or welcome to my channel. My name is Casey and I love to bring you that cleaning motivation. I actually really enjoy cleaning and find it quite therapeutic. Don't get me wrong, there are some chores around the home I don't entirely enjoy, like ironing. I don't mind ironing kids' clothes. I used to not mind at all ironing my 6-year-old son Bentley's clothes. They're just so little and cute. What tasks do you find you put off due to just not enjoying it as much as other tasks?
Without you, could shake this off, but you're not that tough with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I made you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Don't say we're drifting apart, I can't stand to see you with another. Oh, I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do. Oh, it breaks your heart. No text, no calls from me. I thought I could shake this off, but I'm not that tough with you. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I made you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be alright.
I'm sure in today's video there will be something that hopefully motivates and or inspires you to clean a space in your home. And I'm cooking a dinner idea, so this is the first time trying this. And like I've mentioned before on my channel, I don't do a lot of cooking on my channel, although I love cooking, but I just don't entirely follow instructions very well to recipes, so I sort of more of a wing it sort of cooker. But I'm going to share with you this delicious, nutritious dinner idea.
I wanna see it all. Find the northern lights, see the stars in the open wild. Catch a glimpse of Panama. We don't need a map. I'll let you know when we've arrived. Yeah, we can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, but drinking red wine.
Vacuuming would have to be one of my favourite chores around the house. It's just so easy, especially with my Dyson cordless stick vac. I probably, majority of the time would vacuum every day. If there's days I can't, obviously I can't, but lately I've sort of had to, because seeing it's winter here, I've let the dogs in a bit more than I probably normally would have, and obviously dogs equals hair, So yeah, and I just can't stand the hair around, so it needs more vacuuming. But you know, I just feel so guilty looking at them just outside, especially if it's been raining and I can't walk them. So I feel a bit better just letting them inside.
Evenings on the train, I catch a morning flight. Enjoying dinner until midnight. Or in bed by night.
Okay, so now for the gut healing chicken soup. Now, I haven't done this before, but it sounds delicious and so nutritious. There is a lot that goes in it, but I mean, it just sounds amazing. Okay, so we've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil we need, 1 leek over here, 2 parsnips. Now, it did say 2 celery sticks sliced, but I love celery so in a soup, so I don't care. 2 bay leaves, 2 lemons, the juice and the rind, and then it only said 3 cloves of garlic, but I've got 4 because we use a lot of garlic. 1 onion, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, some black pepper. Now it's got there 4 cups of salt reduced chicken style liquid stock, but I just have the cubes, so I'm going to use 2 chicken stock cubes. Sweet potato, love sweet potato as well, so 350 grams of sweet potato, peeled, cut into 2 centimetre pieces. 1 zucchini, 2 carrots, 4 fresh continental parsley sprigs, which I've just ripped off a whole bunch of leaves because I'm really bad for this. I don't measure things out. I just sort of, I mean, for the majority I will, but things like this, it's just, yeah, pluck off some leaves. So that's that, and this is all going in the slow cooker, so even better. And then obviously you've got chicken breast that goes in this. Now, my chicken breast is still a bit frozen, but that's alright because it's going in the slow cooker, so it's going to cook just fine. So it says 1.8 kilos, but I have about 1.3 here. I just used a packet, so that I'm sure will be plenty. So yeah, let's get in and get this soup on. So the recipe does say to cook the leek, onion, carrot, celery and garlic for 10 to 12 minutes in a saucepan, obviously on the stove. But if I'm using my slow cooker, if I'm going to the effort of getting my slow cooker out, I really don't see the point in using a fry pan or a saucepan. I've done this before when recipes ask for certain ingredients to be, fried in the stove, on the stove, but I'm just throwing it all in the slow cooker today with the oil and letting it all do its thing in the one pot. There is no way I'm using several pots when I've picked out specifically a slow cooker meal. just peeling and dicing 2 parsnips until they're ready to go in.
Tell me when to stop, babe. Just keep on dancing like we're not bound. Lovers on the clock. I'll be ready when we go down.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on lingering.
The never-ending task of emptying the dishwasher. And even though we have been opening it overnight when it finishes, it's still, the dishes are still left wet. So therefore I've still got to dry them, which is a pain in the bottom, but never mind, you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, whilst those vegetables are sort of sauteing in a way in the slow cooker, because Miss Casey doesn't like to follow proper methods, so we're just going to do other things that I've got on my to-do list to do whilst they're sauteing for the 10 to 12 minutes, and then we'll come back to the dinner.
In the heat from my hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
So then now we're just peeling 350 grams of sweet potato and dice that up however you wish, and then I'm weighing this in my Thermomix, just sitting it on top of my Thermomix bowl.
All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone, but you got me good, oh, you got me good.
So now we've added our sweet potato and parsnip. We're just adding the 4 cups of the chicken stock. And now in goes the chicken breasts, but this recipe was meant to be a whole chicken, which probably would have added more flavour to the soup, but I just had chicken breasts on hand in the freezer, so that's just what I went with. And now we're going to leave that for about the 2.5-3 hours on high.
Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat.
These curtains here are the ones hanging at our back door, and as you can see, Harper's got them quite grubby, so I'm not the best at laundry, I will admit. So I'm just going to take them off and spray them with a bit of stain remover and put them on a delicate wash and hang them back up.
Daisies keep on getting much darker, even when I'm down in the lower. I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming.
And as you can see in today's video, I've got my good old little ankle weights on again. I just think this is the best little, just a little fitness hack. Just if you're getting around the house doing housework or whatnot, just why not whack them on?
Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Daisies keep on getting much darker, even when I'm down in the lower. I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
And as you can see, little Miss Harper's joined us in a bit of this cleaning today. She scoots around in that walker that my mother got her. She's crawling, but she's not walking yet. And next month on the 7th, she'll turn 12 months. But yeah, she's definitely crawling around and getting around in that little walker.
We play, how I'd rather do that instead. Keep screaming out loud.
Now, my beautiful husband left him in charge of spelling medicine. God love him, he's very good at everything, but spelling's probably not his forte. So anyway, I got another label done that spells medicine correctly. So I'm just putting that on now on the kids' medicine tub. If you haven't seen my laundry organisation cupboard video, I'll link that up here in the top corner, that video, and also in the description box below if you want to head over and check that out. I was so happy with how it all turned out. It's just working so well.
With body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. With body and body, oh.
And here I ducked out for literally 2 minutes to put the garbage in the bin out here in the backyard, and Harper had gotten into this plant here because I leave that clothes air dryer rack there usually across the front of these plants, and she can't get to them, but I forgot to put it back, and yeah, she got into it, so we're just tidying that up before doing anything else. And then I want to give these windows a really good thorough cleaning whilst the blinds are down, just to freshen everything up. There's lots of dog hair in there. They're not too bad, it doesn't really show up on the camera, but there was a lot of hair and bits of dust and bits and pieces in there that I wanted to clean up. So I just gave that a vacuum and then thorough wiping out of the tracks.
I've got sunshine, I've got you now. With body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. With body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body.
clean your window and door tracks? Well, I mean, I assume you would. Doesn't everybody have to do that? And if so, how often would you do it? Is it like a regular thing, or just when they get really bad and you just think, I have to clean these tracks?
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
I did mention in a previous Clean With Me video that I was trying to stop using so much paper towel when I'm wiping glass and like the stainless steel and things down, which is the most time I use it, and I want to stop using it. Anyway, I found at my local Coles grocery store there was a 3-pack of cloths. One was like for dusting, kitchen and glass, so that was that blue one I was just using there, and it's really great, and they were very inexpensive, just a couple of dollars for the 3 of them. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that for the moment, and I can just throw it in the washing machine and it's good as new again.
If I had an option to be someone else, I would. And let go.
Okay, so now our chicken has been, and the vegetables has been cooking probably about 3 hours in there on high, and it was only half an hour ago that I turned it to low. So now we're gonna shred the chicken, and I like to do this easily in my Thermomix. It just does it just a breeze. So I'm gonna chuck that in the Thermomix bowl, get that shredded, and then we'll place it back in with the zucchini and the lemon juice and the chopped parsley.
Should be 2 of us. And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy.
Now I am just shredding my chicken in my Thermomix, but I did have to do a few at a time. Obviously not the whole chicken breast at once, otherwise it just didn't shred it properly, so I just did a few chicken breasts at once. And we're just now putting the 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in. Now I'll leave the link to this recipe in the description box below anyway, which will obviously tell you the exact steps, but like I've mentioned, I wing a lot of my cooking, my recipes, so yeah, I'll leave the link to this recipe down below.
For you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be 2 of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy that you don't know. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
Whatever may, I'm done with guessing. I know things will change, and life is staring me in different ways. I gotta find my place. I gotta find my place. Things they fall apart. I'm walking without light, lost in the dark. I thought I had a place I could belong. My back against the wall. My back against the wall. Stay with me.
chicken did shred a bit more than I usually like to shred it. So, but it was still delicious. But like I said, if you follow the recipe and use a whole chicken, I'm sure it'll just add that bit more flavour to the overall soup. Now we're just moving into Harper's playroom. Now this used to be her nursery. If you haven't seen that video where we moved her nursery to the room at the front of the house, I'll leave that linked up in the top corner here and in the description box below if you want to check that out. So yeah, just nothing crazy, just a quick tidy up so she can move around in here in her walker. And she always goes into my computer room where I work out and gets that picture there on the floor of Bentley and just carries it around with her on a walker. So I'll go put that back on the shelf down there, only for her to come and get it again. But yeah, it's the sweetest thing. But yeah, I've still got a bit more I want to obviously do in here. We've got a little desk for her, even though obviously she's not using it. Just a little chair and table set up for her, Kelvin got for her birthday. So yeah, we'll just have that in here for when she is more using that. And I just want to get sort of like one of those mats that you can wipe things off and all that, and maybe a little teepee, little cute little thing that we can sit in and read books and things like that. So yeah, exciting. Now I'm just wiping over the toilet today in my ensuite here because, like I've mentioned, Harper now, if I don't have the door shut, will come in here and start touching the toilet, and it just freaks me right out, as I'm sure it does a lot of parents. So I just like to wipe that down regularly just to keep it as clean as possible, just in case she does happen to get in here if I leave the door open or whatnot.
I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope it brought you some motivation and inspiration. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you very soon in my next video.
I don't need anybody else.